Hey guys, hope you guys are holding out. I think it's like day 8. So we're gonna see right now how Divine Masculine's doing. What is he feeling? Because all this fear on TV and all the news, how the world is turned upside down. All of that stuff that's going on, basically the quarantine is really making people start to prioritize and see what's going on with him in that aspect. Thank you. Okay, 5 of Swords. Got the World in reverse. 5 of Swords. Conflict, tension, defeat. Here's the story. So, it's causing there to be tension. Maybe they feel defeated in a way. Let's see. Page of Cups in reverse. King of Cups upright. So I think they wanting to grow up in a way, except impatience, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay. Let me just look at this real quick. So this card is Jupiter. Change of directions like we thought. So not wanting to be a page. And this card talks about changing directions. And the King of Cups card talks of growing up. Being emotionally balanced. And the page being romantic and charming. So not being able to be, let's see if I can show you this, not being able to be romantic and charming right now because of the world being turned upside down, but they do want a change in direction with this, and they're anxious about it being in reverse, I'm getting, because they have been clear thinking and intellectual, more than intellectual, they're in their heart. They're in the cups, and they're calm, intuitive, compassion, emotionally balanced energies. All right. Yeah, and that's 5 of Swords. The conflict and the tension. Wonder what that could be from. The rest of the story. Leaving something, not having the right choice. Wow, look at this. Very twin flaming, not having the right choice. Of forever in love. Somebody waiting. Alright, we got the King of Wands and the 6 of Swords. Transition, rite of passage. King of Wands, the Visionary. So this is meant to happen. This new directional thought, and it has to do with the king being emotionally balanced as well as wanting something. Not just knowing what he wants, really wanting something. And having that vision and that entrepreneur spirit about that. And this was in reverse, the 10 of Cups, because they don't have that. So it must be what the king is looking towards what he wants is the 10 of Cups. And it was paired with this, the 11. Oh, the 2 of Cups actually, but it looks like an 11 and an infinity. So yeah, the 2 of Cups, partnership and attraction is what's leading that. Very, very good. And what is message then, basically. If he's coming towards this, and if Divine Feminine knows who she is, then what can she expect from him? With no time frame. Let's take this up a stretch. A reminder, you guys, stay safe. 3 of Wands. Preparation and foresight. So expect him that right now the energies he's preparing, basically. And Temperance. So don't be too impatient. This is something valuable to grow. 8 of Pentacles. Education and engagement. So they're learning perhaps something about themselves during this time. They do want to be able to provide. Maybe they're learning a trade. 3 of Cups, Queen of Wands in reverse. Let's see, 3 of Cups. Really maybe trying to have that friendship back in community with this Queen of Wands that is not in the picture in their life. She represents energy, passion, adventure, and lust. So definitely trying to get towards that. You can also expect them to try and get towards that correctly with the 10 of Pentacles over here, meaning, you know, wealth and establishment. So getting all their pentacles stacked up. That's why they're tempering themselves. The Hierophant being serious about this one. And the 2 of Swords. Really making a choice. And the reverse is, so it was the stalemate is not. They've made a choice. And this is a very serious card in itself. The Hierophant. Legal papers. Determination. This is also a Taurus card, but it could be anybody dealing with authority figures, spiritual and moral development, a search for meaning. And that's the transition where they will learn that. They will find that. Liberation, peace is what I'm getting they're looking for. Okay. A couple more from a different deck. The answer is 10 of Pentacles. Wow. Let's get the story for that, please. Quickly. I'm told it's this already. What's on top of the deck? So they want the 10 of Pentacles, the whole kit and caboodle, the kid, the white picket fence, all that. 10 of Themes. Let's see. Wands. Those at Swords. Swords. 10 of Swords. So we just had that card, didn't we? Pull that up again. Maybe it was Wands. Anywho, 10 of Swords, defeat, loss, and crisis. So it could be that somebody is going to feel that right before, so it might get ugly before it gets pretty type of situation. And we'll wrap it up with a couple more. Anything? Alright, we'll use it. Alright, so coming up on their white horse, they do want a chance to have that 2 of Cups moment, that with you, that real partnership, that attraction, and they want it to be mutual, right? Also the Chariot, it's definitely they're being driven towards it. 2 of Pentacles, again, choice, and wait, no, Pentacles, oh, okay. Yeah, balancing and accepting this responsibility, especially to be the man who they're supposed to be, to get to that home that they want to be, and provide their gifts with who they want it to do it with. And they've been having a lot of thought about who they want to take off their ships to, because it might cause some disruption but they are definitely believing in something so much, and that something is this envision. All right, so the nature also of this core is their rite of passage, so they know that they have you know, their spirit guides and animal on totems on their side while they create this and find their way and really going and building what makes them happy, even though it's taking their risk, basically. Yeah, spinning that wheel and seeing what's behind, remember, your heart. And the Page of Cups, also, I see this as Divine Feminine waiting, but she doesn't seem sad. If you zoom in on her face, she does not seem sad waiting. She's going to occupy her time with doing things that she loves, and also her spirituality. Things may change, but the Nine of Pentacles here makes me think that you'll go back to something that you thought was very valuable to each other, which is each other. All right. Gratitude and luxury, going back to that will make you feel full and satiated in the moment. Eight of Wands and the King of Pentacles. So the Eight of Wands giving me the vibe of travel and change and movement. This card also, the King of Pentacles talks about discipline and controlling that. So they're really, I'm getting the Divine Masculine is really focused, knows what he wants, and is really set, has made the decision to move along to do so, to get what he wants out of this. Wow. Yeah, the Ten of Cups again. That's beautiful. Exactly what he sees in alignment with himself and what makes him happy. Or should I say the saying, what he's seeing now, what makes him happy, is in alignment with what he wants. Is that right? I made it on backwards. Yeah, he's figuring out what makes him happy is in alignment with who he really is, and what that is most likely the Ten of Cups. Let's get a double. One second, that puts what he means exactly. And what he gets out of this Ten of Cups in his eyes. Wow, the Ten of Pentacles. 10-10. It seems like they are missing that it fills a hole. You fill a hole, Divine Feminine. As much as you don't believe it, but look, 10-10. You definitely fill a hole. Three of Cups. And that third party, it's like almost that he's always around you, even though you think you're walking alone. Friendship and community is what you have with him. Another 3-3, 10-10, and 3-3. Can you believe it? Pentacles. And cup, pentacles, pentacles. Wow. Yeah, he's ready to make that sacrifice or that leap, it looks like. I love this deck. It's a beautiful deck. Alright, I'll do another reading more deeper on this subject about the vibe of this card being like you're the angel he's trying to get to, and he is willing to do anything. But what is this? Alright, love you guys. Stay there and stay clean. Wash your hands. Bye.